but also what are the challenges as well. Because, sometimes we look at job roles, every job role's got to advertise their role as the best thing ever as well. But you also have to know that with every job, if everything that you do is going to come with challenges, but the benefits of a role needs to be able to be much better than the challenges as well. So when you reach out to them, you can say, hey, if the person's name's John, hey, John, hope you're doing well. It's great to connect with you on LinkedIn as well. My name's Jeffrey. I'm looking to become a videographer in the media production industry as well. Would it be possible to get 30 minutes of your time to find out more information about the work that you do and, any tips on how I can, break into this industry as well? And then sometimes what happens is that some people, you may not necessarily get a call with them, but they actually will send you like lengthy paragraphs as well, information, resources, websites, things to check out, maybe some courses as well. Some people will give you about 30 minutes of their time as well. They might give you their email address as well. And that's also something to be mindful of as well. Like if you're trying to book meetings with someone, don't ask them to set the meeting up because you need them. They don't really need you as well. You have to be proactive and ask for the email addresses, set up in a, you can even use something like Google Meet to save money, put in Google Meet, create the link, send it to them for the agreed time and date, have a chat with them as well, and then also think about questions to ask them as well. So look at their LinkedIn profile, look at the different things that they've been doing over the years. And if there's someone where they post a lot of stuff on LinkedIn, look at what they're posting as well. And then ask them questions about, okay, how did you go about studying, say, like, for example, history? How did you go from studying history at university to now being a videographer? Like, what decisions did you have to make as well? What path did you had to take in order to be in this position as well? Did you have any support, any mentorships as well? And then what they'll do is that they'll share their story. They'll talk about, what they do as well, how they got there as well, and any different advice as well. So also one thing as well, especially as students as well, is that sometimes we may hear a story like this and think, okay, I need to take this exact path that this person has taken. That what works for someone may not necessarily work for you, but it's all about that self-awareness. If you're aware of the different paths that different people have to take, it can give you an idea on maybe the things that you have to do as well. So maybe you have to take on extra courses. Maybe you have to go to more events to meet different people as well. Maybe you have to try and, create some sort of portfolio as well, which means like, having to start doing a lot of free work. And I know sometimes as students, we don't want to do stuff for free because it's kind of like, I deserve to get paid, which of course, you do deserve to get paid because let's be honest, like, I guess they call it the cost of living crisis as well. Everyone needs money as well. But sometimes, if you're trying to, break into an industry that you never worked in, if you're trying to become someone that you've never been, if you're trying to get to a place where everything is new, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to get to where you need to be as well. Because every great person that you admire on the internet, they had to start off doing things for free. When I started my journey, I had to do things for free, and there was some points where I just hated it. I was like, nah, man, I deserve to get paid. But I said that, you know what, let me build my portfolio, let me build my confidence as well, because sometimes when you're testing something, you don't really know if you're actually good at it, or you don't really know if this is something that you should do as well. So when you're testing something for free, that's a good thing as well, because during those testing times, that's when you learn information as well. I'm sure for yourself, podcasts as well. I'm sure at some point you didn't really know if podcast was for you as well until you started to test it, fine tune it as well, and then boom, now podcast is your thing as well.